Before we get started, I want to mention that there is a longer video of the Cuban Missile Crisis linked in the description and down below. Now on with the shorts. In October 1962, the world came closer to nuclear war than ever before. American spy planes discovered Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. The photographs landed on President John F. Kennedy's desk, and suddenly the Cold War wasn't abstract anymore. It was right at America's doorstep. Kennedy formed a secret committee of advisors. The military chiefs wanted immediate airstrikes to wipe out the missiles, but others, like Defense Secretary Robert McNamara and UN Ambassador Adlai Stevenson, warned that striking first could trigger nuclear war. Kennedy chose a middle path, a naval blockade or quarantine around Cuba. For 13 days, the world held its breath. Soviet ships steamed toward the blockade line. U.S. destroyers fired star shells to force a Soviet chartered freighter to stop. At the UN, Stevenson confronted the Soviets with photographic proof, demolishing their denials. Then things got even more dangerous. A U-2 reconnaissance plane was shot down over Cuba. Another U-2 accidentally strayed into Soviet airspace near Alaska, nearly sparking combat. U.S. warships even forced Soviet submarines to the surface, unaware one commander considered launching a nuclear torpedo. Amid the chaos, 2 letters from Premier Nikita Khrushchev arrived. The first hinted at compromise, removing the missiles in exchange for a U.S. promise not to invade Cuba. The second demanded something more, withdrawal of American missiles from Turkey. Kennedy responded publicly to the first letter, while privately offering to remove the obsolete missiles from Turkey later. His brother Robert carried the message to Soviet Ambassador Anatoly Dobrynin in a secret backchannel meeting. On October 28th, Khrushchev backed down. The missiles were withdrawn. The Cuban Missile Crisis lasted less than 2 weeks, but it was the closest humanity has ever come to total nuclear war, and the narrowest escape in history. I'm Dave. Please consider subscribing for more military history and check out the long-form video linked below.